Atlantic Immigration Program. The hidden secret to moving to Eastern Canada. Easily want to move to Canada, but tired of the long express entry queues, high CRS scores, and endless rejections. What if I told you there's a quiet backdoor, fully approved by the government, that lets you move to Eastern Canada with a job offer and no-point system? Welcome to the Atlantic Immigration Program, one of Canada's best-kept immigration secrets. Whether you're a recent graduate, a skilled worker, or just someone with the right attitude and work ethic, this program might be your easiest ticket into Canada in 2025. Let's break it down. What is the Atlantic Immigration Program? The Atlantic Immigration Program, or AIP, is a permanent immigration program that helps employers in for Eastern Canadian provinces hire foreign workers and international graduates who want to live and stay in the Atlantic region. The provinces include Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick. It was launched as a pilot in 2017 but became permanent in 2020 because of its huge success. And like other immigration routes, the AIP is employer-driven, meaning once you have a job offer, your journey to permanent residency becomes surprisingly simple. Why is AIP so powerful? Here's why thousands of immigrants are now quietly choosing AIP. No CRS point ranking. You're not competing with others. Language requirements are lower, CLB 4 or 5. You don't need years of experience in some cases. 1 year is enough. Employers are actively looking to fill labor shortages. You can bring your family, spouse, and kids. Right away, you get permanent residency, not a temporary visa. Sounds too good to be true. It's not. You just need the right strategy. Who can apply through AIP? The program is open to skilled workers, people with at least 1 year of experience in a job that requires training or education, intermediate skilled workers even. If your job is in hospitality, food service, retail, or trucking, international graduates who completed at least a 2-year program at a college in one of the 4 Atlantic provinces don't need a high level of education. And you don't need Canadian work experience in many cases. The key is this: you must have a job offer from a designated employer in Atlantic Canada. How to find a designated employer? The biggest step in this journey is finding the right employer. But don't worry, the government makes it easy. Each Atlantic province keeps a public list of designated employers who are approved to hire through this program. Just go to Nova Scotia, NovaScotiaImmigration.com, Newfoundland and Labrador, gov.nl.ca, Prince Edward Island.com, New Brunswick, WelcomeNB.ca. You can filter through the employers, check who's hiring, and send applications directly. Tip: don't just send a resume. Write a strong cover letter explaining why you want to live in the Atlantic region and how you're committed long-term. Employers love that. Step by step, how to immigrate through the Atlantic Immigration Program. Let's walk through the full process, from finding a job to getting PR. Step 1. Get a job offer from a designated employer. Your job must be full-time, non-seasonal, and in a qualifying occupation tier 0 to 5. Step 2. Employer gets an endorsement. Once they agree to hire you, they'll work with a local immigration office to get your job officially endorsed under the AIP. You don't handle this part, they do. Step 3. You get a settlement plan. You'll connect with a settlement service provider in the region who'll help you and your family prepare for life in Atlantic Canada. This step proves you're serious about staying and settling. Step 4. Apply for permanent residence. Once endorsed, you submit your PR application to IRCC. No need for express entry. Just fill the forms, include your documents, and wait for approval. Optional step: apply for a work permit while waiting. For PR, you can apply for a 1-year work permit tied to your AIP job offer. This lets you move to Canada almost immediately, begin working, and start your new life. Documents you'll need: valid passport, language test, IELTS or CELPIP, minimum CLB 4 or 5, educational credentials, ACA if studied outside Canada, proof of work experience, police clearance, medical exam, settlement plan, job offer letter from a designated employer. It's that simple, no complicated scoring system, no big guesswork. What is life like in Atlantic Canada? Atlantic Canada is not for everyone, and that's exactly why it works. You won't find big city traffic, crazy rental prices, or overcrowded classrooms. Instead, you'll find affordable living, welcoming communities, slower pace of life, clean air, and natural beauty. A strong need for workers like you. From Halifax to Charlottetown, from Fredericton to St. John's, these provinces are building diverse, tight-knit communities. Who should consider AIP? Are you struggling with express entry CRS scores? Do you work in a lower-skilled profession like trucking, cooking, caregiving, or food service? Are you a recent graduate from a college in Eastern Canada? Do you want to live in a peaceful, family-friendly environment? Then the Atlantic Immigration Program is your best shot at Canadian PR without the usual competition. While others chase after the big cities, the Atlantic region is quietly building a future with immigrants like you. They don't want short-term workers. They want new neighbors, new business owners, new parents, new friends, and all you need is one job offer to start the journey. So don't sleep on the Atlantic Immigration Program. This could be the easiest, most welcoming, most realistic way for you and your family to move to Canada in 2025. Have questions about the video or need clarity? Book a one-on-one session. Full info in the description box. Subscribe if you want more real pathways to Canada. And remember, sometimes the road less traveled leads exactly where you belong.